Lost Together Forever, Motorcycle Diaries. Once again, I'd like to thank you all for liking, subscribing, commenting below. Really appreciate all your comments and your likes. Makes a big difference to us. Not financially, because we're not making anything off this. But anyways, it's nice to hear and it's nice to connect with you guys. In today's video, what we're going to do is I'm going to install a LED headlight on the 2021 Royal Enfield Continental GT 650. This will work on the Interceptor as well. This is one of those LEDs. You can find them online quite a few places. Is it here? It's got the Royal Enfield logo in the center as a daytime running light, low beam and a high beam, and the halo as well in white or a yellow, depending on how you hook it up. Anyways, those are the plugs that it comes with. There's a little bit of a mod to do, I think, on this, but let's get into it here. We'll just take the bike apart. First off, I'm going to take off my fairing and then the two Phillips bolts to remove the headlight, and we'll be right back with you. Alright, so got the headlight here. The three-prong plug just unplugs. This one here, you push down on this side of the plug and it snaps right up. Alright, so we got the headlight off. Now what we've got to do is take it out of this housing, like I say. So what I'm using here is just a Phillips screwdriver, slipping it down along the side here. There's a pin, just go out, press down and then up, and that comes out. And again, I have to do this for this one. There's 6 of these guys. These clips just pop out like that. Hopefully they go in as easily when it's time to put it all back together again. Time will tell. You seeing that angle? Yeah. And one more to go. Oops. See that guy? Yeah. There we go. Okay, so there's the stock headlight. A few dead bugs out of the housing. Alright, so one of the things that I've noticed in after taking out the stock headlight and the aftermarket LED headlight is the stock headlight is thicker than the stock headlight. Sorry, the aftermarket headlight is, the stock headlight is thicker than the aftermarket headlight, as you can see here. I'm not sure. It's about a half an inch down to about a third of an inch. So what I'm going to do is I've made up some shims just out of some scrap leather that I had kicking around. So what we'll do is put the stock headlight in, and then where the clips retain the headlight is put in a piece of leather. So it's the other way around. So this will take up the extra space and allow the headlight to be mounted properly. Now it takes, I was kind of messing with this off camera, it takes a little bit of finagling, but as you can see, when you get them in, do one on one side and then switch sides and do the other one. Once you get 2 of them in on opposite sides, that'll hold the light firmly and you can make do with the rest of them. So again, this is just folded leather. Ends up being close to 1/4 of an inch, I suppose. So I'm just going to put this guy here. Clip, hold it in with one hand, and I find that the Phillips screwdriver with the slots in it helps to hold the piece, and you can just clip it in like that. Now I'll put the other 4 clips in. As you can see, it holds the headlight in there nice and firm. I'm going to have to, we're pretty close to the drain hole on the bottom, so I can still make little turns before we get all the clips in. So now the time to adjust the headlight in terms of swiveling around on the housing is probably now, before you get too many of those clips in. It becomes a little more difficult to move around. That's loose. Center. That's pretty much centered right there. Might have to make some final adjustments down the road, but anyways, I'm going to get the other clips in, and we'll be right back with you. Alright, so we're just getting the last one in. See, it's just I've used leather for the shim here. You can use anything you want, really. I was going to, if you had rubber or something flexible that'll move. That's why I saw the leather and thought, well, I'll try that. And it seems to work pretty good. So there we have it. Close enough in terms of around the outside. There's certain areas where you can't put the clip, so that was a bit of an issue. But there is one of the problems with the wiring is for the daytime running light. The way this wiring works on this is you pick either the white halo or the yellow halo. In my case, I'm going to pick the white halo as the daytime running light. Inside the bucket here, you have a separate circuit that used to run the small daytime running light, which is down on the bottom, this little LED on the very bottom. Now that has a positive and a negative wire. So now what we have to do, because the new headlight has a shared ground, so the yellow one here will use the black ground coming off of this side of the plug. So what we're going to do is figure out which one is the positive here and which one is the negative, and then tap into that or wire into that. So I'll just I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, so inside the bucket here on this daytime running light, we have is the yellow one here. I've identified as that's the hot one, and the black one would be the ground. So what we're going to do is just going to disconnect this. Okay, so this is going to go with the old headlight to be stored. If we decide in the future that we want to go back to stock, we can. I'm going to tape off the ground and then utilize the yellow for the daytime running light, halo, and then the main headlight. So I'll be right back. I'm just going to tape this off, and then we'll... Alright, so I've taped off the yellow here just in case. I don't think it goes live, but I just didn't want it to be live. And the black on the inside of the bucket, because that's where that's going to remain. Now on this guy, you just plug it in like so. Oops. Plug in the yellow coming from the bike to the white on the headlight, which should just fit in this spade connector, no problem. Great. Okay, snug that up a bit. Let these two guys hang out just like so. Now, let's have a look-see. There we go. Look at that. There's our halo, and low beam is the upper one, and high beam is the lower one. Okay, so we'll get it back together, and we'll be right back with you. Okay, so there you have it. Nice, quick, and easy mod for the Enfield. I'll put a link below to the this headlight that I purchased off of AliExpress. They're all over the place. If you look on eBay or wherever, you can buy them from Indian sellers. You can buy them from Chinese sellers. I'm sure they're probably all made in the same factory. They all look pretty decently. Seems to work. I don't know how long it'll last. We'll find out. In terms of brightness, it's probably not the brightest headlight in the world, but I barely ever ride at night anyways. It's more aesthetics for me. I like how it looks and everything else. So yeah, that's the LED headlight on the Royal Enfield Continental GT 650 or the Interceptor 650. Once again, guys, thanks a lot for watching, liking, subscribing. Anyways, any comments, please leave them below and we'll try and answer them. And yeah, other than that, guys, keep the rubber side down and, you know, yeah. Take care, guys.